Hi, this is going to be just an extremely short video, and the reason why I'm making it is because I want to be able to remind and inform people that targets of organized gang stalking expeditions are human trafficking targets, sexual servitude ring targets, and prostitution ring targets. The San Diego police are directly involved in this crime that is happening towards me. And so is the San Diego Fire Department. Go to Google and type in organized stalking and or gang stalking and either police and fire truck sirens. Fire truck sirens and police sirens are used as a anchoring. See, what they do is they anchor through association certain specific sensitization tactics. And some of these tactics in reference to how they are and how they're expedited is done through sounds. As crazy as that sounds. And what do I mean by that? Well, in organized gang stalking expeditions, I gotta make this fast. What they do is they form associations in a target's mind who participates in these crimes through either physical gestures, direct conversation tactics, or sounds. Now, the fire truck and police sirens are done to form the association in a target's mind that they're part of these expeditions. And it's always done after they've played a direct physical overt role in these expeditions, literally towards a target. In reference to, like, say if a target gets assaulted and they call 911, fire department EMS comes out. Okay, in order to be able to supposedly take care of a target who's been assaulted in reference to the physical injuries. And as the target is in their physical proximity, they'll engage in what is known as organized gang stalking physical gestures that a target has already been sensitized to, or they'll make certain statements that a target has already been sensitized to by the other people that they get involved in these organized gang stalking harassment techniques along a target's route. And this is done to form the association in the target's mind that also the fire department EMS and certain police officers are involved in these crimes. It's called mental association by anchoring the mental association through either the direct conversation tactic or the physical gesture. Then what they'll do from a distance is go by a target, especially right before, during, or after a crime is happening towards the target, and they'll blast their sirens. And this is done to remind a target that they will never be able to get help from the police, and it's also done to provoke a target into resentment because they know why the sirens are happening towards them. I know this sounds crazy. Vic Livingston, a journalist, did a report about how fire truck sirens and police sirens are used in organized gang stalking expeditions, and this is done again to bring a target back mentally to the already formed mental association that these individuals are part of these organized gang stalking expeditions. Go to Google, type in a gang stalking tech, everything you need to know. It's a manifesto of a manager of organized stalking crews. The fire department and the police are directly mentioned in it. I'm in San Diego, California. So when we look at how the motivations, the ending result that they have for a target, human trafficking, sexual servitude rings, and prostitution rings, and these are just three of the motivations of why targets are picked, you'll clearly be able to tie in and synthesize how they are involved in these harassment skits, because it's all about constantly keeping a target on a mental neural loop in response to what they're subjected to in reference to the sensitization that's subjected towards them on a daily basis, using any individual in the community that they can to engage in these sensitization tactics. And the fire department and police car sirens are just used periodically within the expedition to remind a target that they're being harassed by them as well. Once again, they form the association that they're part of the expedition. Then they sensitize them to the sirens, and then they continually blare them towards a target out within the community, no matter where they're at, to remind them that they're part of these expeditions. And as a result, whenever they hear it, they feel harassed because they're brought back to the mental association of how they're involved.